Top 10 heroes for the month of July 2018. Just wanted to say thank you to everyone that liked last month's video. This is typically my most liked video for the entire month. I want to say, though, that almost every character on this list is really hard to get. Either a legendary hero or a raid hero or not easily farmable. So there's a list up here in the top right-hand corner of free-to-play, non-raid, non-legendary characters. If you want a list that has an alternative to the really hard characters to get on this list right here. Now, I'm really excited about this list because there is a resurgence of Commander Luke, R2-D2, and Raid Han. And I think that is very interesting because the meta has been defined by Palpatine or Jedi training raid teams. But we're seeing a huge resurgence of Commander Luke, Raid Han, R2-D2, Thrawn, and Nest, which are 5 heroes that are on the list, and we're going to go up against 5 other heroes. Basically, right here on the screen, there's 9 out of the 10 heroes for my list. We've got Raid Han, and the reason why Raid Han is so good is that he does a stun right from the get-go before everybody else gets to go. That is very useful in stunning the Darth Vader so that they don't get the ultra-fast turn meter. We can stun them right there, and then we're ahead of the game. Plus, he has turn meter removal, and he does not require negative status effects, so that's very important when we talk about our number 10 hero in a moment. Then we've got Commander Luke. A lot of the same reasons. Turn meter removal is amazing, and we're going to do that right here. Just knock down the turn meter removal right there on Thrawn. Now, Commander Luke does put out a lot of negative status effects, but his ability to bypass taunt, which is very useful against Scion, and to be able to cut down the turn meter right there is amazing against all heroes except for Nest. And Nest is like the opposite of the reason why Raid Han and Commander Luke are very good. And then R2-D2 is still one of the best heroes in the game, being able to stun with the basic, to give smokescreen, which is basically a taunt without a taunt. We're going to throw that on Nest right there, which is also another character making the list because she's faster than Thrawn. And that's the reason why she's so important. She's faster than Thrawn. She can remove 20% turn meter on turn 1. She's got a stun right here. She's got expose. And if you haven't played against Nest, then you know about this thing where basically you have to like one-shot her. You can't hit her many times, and she just gains up protections. There's entire squads that cannot defeat Nest, and Nest is just amazing. We're going to do that right there, remove the turn meter. And then we're back to where we are with Raid Han. Why don't we just stun our favorite character over there, Nihilus, part of the trio. He has a one-shot kill, annihilate. He can increase cooldowns that are not negative status effects. That is amazing. That is very, very good. And so we want to knock down the turn meter on Scion, who is just the super annoying tank that taunts. And it's crazy how good Scion is. And the 3 of them together create this synergy that is just insane, where Scion will go into hatred and he keeps reviving. He's the best 1 versus 1 character in the game currently, I believe. I know he can take on Nest and a lot of other characters. And then that's why we're using Thrawn. And my favorite character in the game right now is Thrawn, mostly because he can fracture Scion, which is just a huge thing to be able to do. I can't stress how important that is. Palpatine gives insane amounts of turn meter to Sith and Empire teams. Palpatine is just amazing, and the whole meta has been defined by a Palpatine lead, and the ability to hit stun to everybody, of course, is just crazy good. And he's squishy, so that's a high priority target. Oh, he fell down on the ground. We got lucky right there. Let's see if we can swipe Nihilus right there. And we're going to go through and finish off this match. And I don't think we're going to have any tricks here. This is going pretty well. Can't knock down turn meter on Vader, so why don't we take out Thrawn? I'm actually kind of surprised that my Han Solo is still alive. He's so squishy. And we're almost there. We are able to bypass the taunt. That is such a useful ability there on Nest. And then what do we got here? 1 hit. Let's do it. Bam! And then let's knock down turn meter on Scion. Scion's tenacity, of course, is through the roof. Very good. And we're going to finish it. Now, so Thrawn was on both teams, and Thrawn's still my favorite character in the game, but you're saying, I know what you're saying, that's only 9 characters. And before we talk about the most important character in the meta right now, we have to say, rest in peace, General Kenobi. And we're going to memorialize General Kenobi by watching 10 hours of him saying hello there. I cannot believe that this is a thing on the internet, but General Kenobi for last 18 months, almost 2 years, has been the most important tank in the game, and he has been rendered completely useless against teams that include Traya. Traya absolutely just makes Kenobi not good. Isolate on Kenobi makes 2 of his abilities. His cleanse and his mass assist do not work when Isolate's put on them, and if you're going up against a Traya team. The most important character, meta-defining character, of course, is Traya, and Traya is currently being unlocked in droves. On my personal account, I unlocked Traya last week. It's kind of a big deal, and the reason why Traya is so important is that she does, firstly, insane amounts of damage. And then secondly, all the Sith on the team, and this is unique, not a leadership ability, all the Sith on the team can self-cleanse. That means they can't be stunned. Negative status effects do not affect them. And that's for all the Sith on the team. Plus, there's synergy between the 3. Traya, Nihilus, and Cylon. Anytime something bad happens to one of the 3, the other 2 get a benefit. Whether it's Traya's damage going through the roof, whether it's Nihilus's health pool going through the roof and getting turn meter, whether it's Scion getting to hatred faster, it is very good. And there's 4 major teams that are currently being used. All of them pretty much are palp lead with the trio. It's your choice on who you want to use, whether you want to use Thrawn, which is very useful in putting Scion on the sidelines. Sith Trooper is an amazing tank, can soak up damage. It really confused the opponent having to split their time between Sith Trooper and Scion. Nest, which is just a great character all around. Best character that's come out in quite a while, ever since like Scion and Traya came out. Nest is really, really good. Easily makes the list. And then Darth Vader is there just if you want to have the team faster. Now, I haven't made up a decision on which one of these 4 teams I like the best, but my gut right now is Thrawn, because I think a lot of people have Thrawn. And this is the old meta versus the new meta. I do not have to try very hard right here. I can just put this on autoplay, and I think I can just walk over them. It's not tricky. It comes down to almost like a battle of Nihilus versus Nihilus. But the thing is that my team has Traya. And Traya is getting rid of all the negative status effects, so none of the stuns are sticking. And Traya does tons of damage. And there's almost like a second Thrawn mechanic with Isolate. So this team is just a lot superior, and it's just amazing to me that I can replace Darth Vader for Traya, and this makes a complete auto team. Well, I really hope you liked this video today, because if you did, you are in luck. For every single person that likes this video, you will be getting for free an 8-star chair stream. This is not a scam. A lot of people have been coming out to the streams, and that's been a lot of fun. Streaming is a blast, and if I have to use the restroom or something like that, or someone knocks on my door, then there's a chair stream, and everybody's been saying 8-star chair stream, so there you got it. First time giving away the 8-star chair stream. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.